And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John coming at you today with the Los Angeles Angels and the Cleveland Guardians. Right now, the Angels are 21-19 on the season, and Cleveland is 18-21. Let's turn that down. Let's send out a couple tweets, notifications to let people know we are live. All right, let's send that out. All right, so we'll look at today's lineups real quick. We'll get in a little bit more stats when each batter comes up to bat. But for the Angels today, it'd be Moniak playing in center field and leading off. Ohtani batting second and DHing today. Renfroe playing out in right, and batting third. Ward out in left, and batting cleanup. Drury playing first base today. Thais, I'm not too familiar with him. Catching today. Urshela's playing third. Rengifo batting eighth and playing second, and Neto at short and batting ninth. For the Guardians today, it'll be Kwan leading off, Rosario playing short, batting second, Ramirez batting third, playing third, Naylor DHing today, Bell playing first, Jimenez at second, Zernuno behind the plate, Brennan out and right, and Straw batting ninth and playing center. For the Angels, Moniak, Ohtani, and Renfroe for the top of the first. Moniak's only got 4 at-bats on the year, 3 hits, so 750. One of those hits is a home run. Ohtani batting 288. And Renfroe batting 260. So the next game to start today will be the Mets and Nationals from a game that was suspended yesterday in the third inning. So that'll start in about an hour as well. It'll be nice to have some other games going on while we're streaming. Usually this game's the only one going on, but an hour away from the Mets and Nationals resuming yesterday's game. That field was a complete mess. They waited too long to get the tarp on the field, and they could not get the infield dried up. Bybee's on the mound. 3 starts, 1-1, 4.30 record, or 4.30 ERA, 14.2 innings, 4 walks to 15 strikeouts. Excuse me. If you're new here, if you're on the YouTube side, make sure you vote in the poll there in the chat. Hit that thumbs up for us. We really appreciate it. We do have 1 vote so far, 100. The person voted for the Angels. Still waiting for the game to start here. The tracker on the screen might be a little bit ahead of me, but So Moniak, 3 runs scored, stole a couple bases, also walked and struck out. Yep, they're showing highlights from Moniak last night. So last night must have been his first game. He was the first, I believe he was the first pick in the 2016 MLB draft. Yep, this season, yep, 1 game. So here we go. Good luck, everybody, if you're a fan of one of these teams. Also, today is Mother's Day, so if you haven't, make sure you call your moms. Make sure your kids treat your wife special today. And here we go. Fouled away, 0-1. The 0-1. Check swing. The home plate umpire said he went. They don't even check. Today's unsponsored drink of the day, Dr. Pepper. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Yep, by the Phillies in 2016. Swung on and missed. That'll bring up Ohtani, batting 288 on the season. Here's the 1-0. Jimenez is there. Throws it the first, 2 down. From left to right on defense for the Guardians, it's Kwan, Straw, and Brennan. Zunino behind the plate, Ramirez, Rosario, Jimenez, and Bell around the horn. That's ball 1. Only 60 degrees today in Cleveland, mostly cloudy. Renfroe hits one out to right. Brennan's there. So an easy 1-2-3 inning for Bybee. It'll be Kwan, Rosario, and Ramirez for the Guardians coming up in the bottom of the first. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, make sure you vote in that poll. Still only 1 vote so far. Hit that thumbs up on the video. And if you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe or follow, depending on which platform you're on. So let's look at some of those other. So once again, Kwan, Rosario, and Ramirez for the Guardians here in the bottom of the first. Once again, the next game to start today is the Mets and Nationals resuming their game from yesterday. So they'll play a split doubleheader today. That game starts at 12:35. Kwan's got a 273 average on the year. Only one home run. Is a threat to steal. If he gets on base, he's got 9 stolen bases on the year. Ball outside, 1-0. All right, 2-1. Round to the second. Renhefo throws it over to first, 1 away. Rosario, 270 on the year, 1 home run, 8 runs batted in. 6 for 9 in this series, couple doubles, a triple, 3 runs. It's up and in, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Ripped foul down the third base line, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Rosario. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Ball bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Sandoval looking at something on the mound, like he didn't plan it. Maybe he didn't plan his foot right or something. Renhefo again over to first, 2 away. That'll bring Ramirez up. Batting 284 in the year, does have 4 home runs, 22 runs batted in. Up high, 1-0. This series, Ramirez is 4 for 7. Couple doubles, couple runs batted in. Fouled away, 1-1. The 1-1, up and in, 2-1. Grounded to short. Neto over to first. 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the second scoreless. It'll be Ward, Drury, and forgive me, not familiar with this player, Matt Thias. Both these teams right now, Guardians are 18-21 on the year. That's second place in the Central right now. 3.5 games behind the Twins. The Twins have a 22-18 record in first place in the Central. The Red Sox have a 22-18 record and are in last place in the American League East. Let's see here. And the Angels, 21-19. That's good for second place in the West right now. 3.5 games behind the Texas Rangers. We'll be doing the Texas Rangers game tomorrow night. They're going up against the Braves. That game will be, we'll start that stream at 8 Eastern. Breaking news from ESPN. The Grizzlies suspend John Morant from all team activities after another viral video appears to show him holding a gun. Okay. Just because someone's holding a gun doesn't mean there's anything wrong. I need more context. So Ward flies out to right. That's 4 straight. Got to bring up Drury, batting 231 on the year. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Strike 3 looking. 2 down. Thice is up. 0-1 to count. With 2 outs here in the second, Bobby's only at 14 pitches for the game. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. Ball high. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Another 1-2-3 inning. IB has faced 6 and retired all 6. For the Guardians, it'll be Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez. If you're all new to the channel, welcome. My name's John. There's 4 people here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. I'm John. I do most of our baseball live streams. Sean also helps out with some baseball live streams. He's usually in the chat. Haven't seen him today, but hopefully he's doing okay. And then Cam and Thomas are part of our team as well, and they help out with a lot of the football content for the NFL. We just did the NFL draft, so they were part of that, helping us out with that. The schedule release, Cam helped me with that. So lots of if you're into fantasy football, we have lots of that content getting ready to come out. So make sure you hit that follow button or subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. And if you're joining today's live stream, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. Naylor batting .205 on the year, 5 home runs, 23 runs batted in. We're still looking for our first base runner today, and that one's hit out in the outfield, and that'll drop in for a leadoff single. So there we go, our first base runner of the day. That'll bring up Josh Bell, who's batting .222 on the year. 18 runs batted in, strikes out quite often, 32 strikeouts on the year. Bell this series 2 for 7, couple runs batted in. Strike on the inside corner. Outside 1-1. Pops it out to right. Renfro's there. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Jimenez, batting .231 in the year, so struggling at the plate. The first pitch, outside 1-0. The series, Jimenez is 4 for 8, a triple, a home run, and a run batted in. The 1-0 inside 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Broken bat. Looped into the outfield. It'll drop in front of the left fielder. Everybody's safe. So it'll be first and second for Zununu. Excuse me. Batting 180 on the season. Has struck out 40 times in 78 plate appearances. So we get a mound visit here. Couple runners on, one out. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Oh, counts. Oh, Peacock's got a 1-2 count. MLB now has a 1-2 count after the third pitch. There we go. I just got the ball. Now it's actually 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Runners on first and second. One out. Popped foul. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Would have been ball 2. 2 outs. That'll bring up Brennan. Only 80 at bats so far to start. So far this season, batting 200. Does have 10 RBI. Oh, and it's an error. Naylor will score. So what happened here? Oh, it just took a funny hop. Neno with the error, so it's an E6. So it's not a run batted in, but it is a 1-0 lead for the Guardians. Oh, he's out. runner's out at second. Yep. So that'll end the second inning, but the Guardians do take a 1-0 lead. Yep, the run did score, so it's 1-0. We'll go to the top of the third inning. It'll be Urshela, Rengifo, and Neto. Mets and Nats to resume their game from yesterday in about a half hour. Let's look at some of the other games that will happen today as well. Pirates and Orioles will start at 1:30. Rays and Yankees at 1:30. Braves and Blue Jays at 1:30. Reds and Marlins at 1:40. Mariners and Tigers at 1:40. Then at 2:10, we got the Cubs and Twins, Astros and White Sox, Royals and Brewers. Then at 3:10, we got the Phillies, Rockies. And then at 4 o'clock, we got the Rangers, A's, Padres, Dodgers, Giants, Diamondbacks. 4:30, the Mets and Nationals play their second game. And then the nightcap is Cardinals and Red Sox tonight on ESPN. And the NBA today at 3:30, the Sixers and Celtics play Game 7 of their series in Boston. And in the NHL, there's one game tonight at 10 o'clock. Vegas is looking to close out that series against Edmonton. Vegas has got a 3-2 lead. All right, so we'll get back to our game here once again. It'll be Urshela leading it off, Rengifo, and Neto. Strike drops one in there, 0-1. Urshela batting .289 in the year, 1 home run, 13 runs batted in. Having a rough series, 1 for 9 in the series. Outside, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. The 1-2, fouled it off, jammed him inside. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded down to third. Ramirez to Bell, 1 away. Rengifo batting .217 on the year. Couple home runs. Strike one. Up high, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. 2-1. Oh, looked like it got the corner, but called the ball. 3-1. Strike. 3-2. The 3-2. Grounded to Jimenez. Over to Bell. 2 down. Zach Neto, 247 on the year. 11 does have 11 runs batted in. Neto was taken 13th overall in last year's draft, so already up in the majors. Not even a year after the draft. First pitch was a ball. Strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Oh, swung on a miss. 2-2. Neto takes a timeout. Neto played 44 career minor league games before making his major league debut. Ball low. 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Popped it up. Jimenez out on the outfield grass. Shades the eyes and makes the catch. Going to the bottom of the third. Guardians still with that 1-0 lead. Sorry about that, Don. Don says no audio. Nope, I was eating some chips during the commercial break. Didn't want to have the chewing come across the stream. Eric's here. Eric, great to see you. It's been a while. Oh, you're over in Italy. Yep. Thanks, Don. Yep. I just had the mic muted while I was eating some chips. It'll be Straw to lead off the inning, and then back to Quan and Rosario at the top of the order. Today's unsponsored snack during the stream: salt and vinegar chips. Grounded down to short. 1 away. So great to see you guys again. I know both of you have been here before, so thanks for coming back. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Back to the top of the lineup with Quan. Quan grounded out to second his first time up. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Counts 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Oh, lines in the right field. That'll be a single. That'll bring up Rosario, who also grounded out to second his first time up. Strike. 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Great interview going on right now with the guys in the booth for Peacock and Mike Trout. The 0-2 pickoff throw to first. Quan back in easily. Count still 0-2. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2 up high, now 2-2. Outside, now full count. Worked it back from an 0-2 count to full count. Grounded down to third. And it goes across to Drury. Quan goes to second. That'll bring up Ramirez, who grounded out to short his first time. 4 votes in the poll on the YouTube side. Thank you, everybody, so much for voting there. Three people voted for the Angels, 1 for the Guardians. Strike 1. Ripped foul, 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Ball low, 2-2. Grounded back to Sandoval, and he'll go over to first to end the inning. Runner stranded on second, but we go to the 4th inning, 1-0 Guardians. It'll be back to the top of the lineup with Moniak, Ohtani, and Renfroe. Next game to get started here in baseball is the Mets and Nationals resuming their game from yesterday. I believe when that game resumes for the Mets and Nationals, I believe the Mets will have runners on second and third with 1 out in the 3rd inning. Let me go to Gamecast and look. The game between the Mets and Nationals was suspended with the Nationals leading 1-0 in the 3rd inning of a rain delay of 3 hours and 56 minutes. It's because they waited too long. It was absolutely pouring when the game started. Instead of just putting it in a delay, they tried playing. They got to the 3rd inning, and the field was completely soaked. By the time it stopped raining, they took the tarp back off. They couldn't get the infield dry. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Once again, Moniak, Ohtani, and Renfroe here for the Angels in the top of the 4th. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Out to left. Kwan will make the catch. 1 away. Ohtani grounded out to second. His first at bat. Swung on a missed. Oh, foul tip. It's still strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a missed. 0-2. Ohtani calls timeout. Up high, 1-2. Oh, just off the inside corner, 2-2. Fouled away, still 2-2. Strike 3 called. Looked low. Got Ohtani looking. Renfroe hits one out to right. Center. Straw makes the catch in center. Going to the bottom of the fourth, still 1-0. It'll be Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez. Last time these guys led off the second inning, and they ended up getting a run. All right, once again, bottom of the fourth, Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez. Naylor singled and scored his first time up. Bell flew out to right, and Jimenez singled and was stranded at third. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Grounded down to Drury at first. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Ball. Counts 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Swung on and missed. 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Threw him a changeup. Think it would have been called strike 3 anyway. 2 away. That'll bring up Jimenez 1-for-1 with that single. And was stranded at third when Brennan was thrown out trying to go to second. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Whoa, way up high, 2-0. Jimenez 237 average on the year, 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in. Definitely not a home run hitter. Ooh, I'm not sure if it hit him or the bat. Oh, there's home plate umpire said it hit him. Uh, no, it definitely hit his hand. I just saw the replay. It hit his hand. That's bad when it's when you can't by the sound of the ball hitting something. You can't tell if it's the bat or the hand. It sounded like on TV. It sounded like it hit the bat, but he pops one up at a play down the left field line. Zunino struck out in the second. Fouled 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed. That'll end the fourth inning. We go to the fifth, still 1-0. For the Angels, it'll be Ward, Drury, Thais. Mets and Nationals just getting ready to start their game as well. Let's look at some of the pitching matchups we might be getting today. Kikuchi is pitching for Toronto. Fouled off. Once again, Ward, Jury, and Thais. Strike two. Just missed 1-2. Up high 2-2. Popped out of play. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Hit out in the center, and that'll drop in for a hit. That's the first base runner of the day for the Angels. Bybee had retired the first 12 batters he faced. That'll bring up Drury, who's 0 for 1, struck out in the second. See if the Angels can get something going here with Drury. Fisted by Drury. Oh, bad throw over to first. The runner's out at second. And the runner's out. And they're saying the runner's out at first as well. Let's see. That means he made a. No, you don't have to get back to the bag quickly. Only if you make a move towards second base do you have to get back to the bag. Oh, he did. Good call by the first base umpire. He's out. So it's a 6-4 at second, and then three unassisted at first. So no runners on, and 2 outs now. Counts 2-2. Pulled foul, still 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Fouled away, still 3-2. Grounded back to Bybee. He throws over to first. That'll end the inning. So he gives up his first base runner, but gets the double play and then the ground out. So we go to the bottom of the fifth, still 1-0 Guardians. Mets and Nationals just getting their first game back underway. Top of the third, Mets runner second and third with one out for Nimmo. And he yanks one in the right field. That's caught. And Vogelback will score. And so the Mets tie the game at 1. In the bottom of the fifth for the Guardians, it'll be Brennan, Straw, and Kwan, 8, 9, and 1. All right, strike one. So Brennan reached on an error by the shortstop his first time up and was thrown out trying to go to second. That ended the second inning. Grounded to Rengifo over to first, one away. That'll bring up Straw, who grounded out to short his first time up. Oh, ball outside looked like a strike. Up and in 2-0. Hits one out to Renfroe and right. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Kwan. Kwan 1 for 2 today, grounded out to second in the first and singled in the third. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1, outside 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. So they checked down at third, said he went. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. We go to the 6th inning, 1-0 Guardians. For the Angels, it'll be the bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, and 9. Urshela, Rengifo, and Neto. Only other game going on right now is the Mets and Nationals. That game just got back underway. 1-1, bottom of the third. We've got 5 votes in the poll over on the YouTube side. 3 people voted for the Angels. 2 people voted for the Guardians today. So if you haven't done that, make sure you vote there in the chat. Hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that as well. Have 3 likes on the video. There on the Rumble side, we have 2 people watching. It says, thank you all so much for hanging out. Also, hit that thumbs up. Hit that follow button. I was starting to look at pitching matchups for today. Let's see if I can go back to that. Keller versus Gibson. Eflin versus Schmidt. McHugh versus Yakuchi. Weaver versus Garrett. Gilbert versus Wentz. Stroman versus Varlin. Brown versus Giolito. Lyles versus Colin Ray. Nola versus Freeland. Heaney against Rusinski. Weathers against Gonsolin. Webb against Fat. Scherzer against Irvin. And Mikolas against Kluber tonight in the Cardinals. Urshela, first pitch swinging, pops one in the short right. Jimenez makes the catch. Rengifo's up, grounded out to second in the 3rd inning. The next game we'll be doing will be Atlanta and Texas tomorrow night at 8. Charlie Morton versus Dane Dunning. If you live in that Texas area, for the Rangers, tickets right now as low as $13. First pitch is called a strike. Looked high. Oh no, it said 0-0 was the count. So it's 2-1. 2-1 is the count. Up high, 3-1. Lifted foul, and that'll go out of play. 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled away again. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. That'll bring up Neto, who's 0 for 1. Popped out to Jimenez in the third. Bybee here with 2 outs in the 6th is only at 69 pitches. First pitch swinging, hit out to deep center. Well, not too deep. Just short of the warning track. Sounded better off the bat. No, Guardians still with that 1-0 lead there, going to the bottom of the 6th. For the Guardians, it'll be Rosario, Ramirez, and Naylor in the bottom of the 6th. Mets and Nationals going to the 4th, tied at 1. All other games probably getting started in around 40 minutes or so, but let's take a look. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Baltimore at 135, Tampa Bay and the Yankees at 135, Atlanta and Toronto at 137, Cincinnati and Miami at 140, Seattle and Detroit at 140. Then at 210, we have 3 games. Chicago, Minnesota, Chicago Cubs in Minnesota, Houston and the Chicago White Sox, and then Kansas City and Milwaukee. The Phillies and Rockies will start at 310. 4 o'clock starts. Texas and Oakland at 4:07. Padres, Dodgers 4:10. Giants, Diamondbacks at 4:10, and then the Mets, Nationals will play their second game at 4:35, and St. Louis and Boston, the ESPN Sunday night game. Here we go, bottom of the 6th, grounded foul. Grounded down to Urshela at third. Of course, the jury went away. I'll bring up Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to short in the first, and grounded back to the pitcher in the third. Ball high, 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Oh, that's hit deep to center. This one's hit deep to center. Off the top of the wall. Ramirez pulls into second base with a double. I'm getting the replay now. I want to see how close this was to going out. The wind is blowing in. Wow. There's a yellow line at the top of the padding, and it hit just under the yellow line. So we got a runner on second with one out. That'll bring up Naylor. Naylor's one for two today. Singled and scored in the second, and grounded out to third, or grounded out to first in the fourth. Most extra base hits since 2020 in baseball. Ramirez 201 leads the majors. Swung on a missed. 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Timeout by Naylor. Sandoval here only gave up that run, and it was on an error. But he's only at 74 pitches here with one out in the sixth, so he's having a good day too. Both pitchers have been very good today. Outside, 1-2. The only other game going on right now is the Mets and Nationals. Oh, and that's ripped down as Rengifo. He'll go over to Drury. Ramirez goes to third, so we'll take a 2-out hit. And here's Bell, 0 for 2, flew out to right field in the second and struck out in the fourth. Mets with bases loaded with one out in the top of the fourth. Game's tied at 1. Bell hits the first pitch down to Urshela. He'll go to first to end the inning. So we go to the seventh. Still 1-0 Guardians. Hey, Sting Devil Rays, what's up? Great to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? No, Ohtani's pitching tomorrow, I believe, for the Angels. Let me go over and look at tomorrow's schedule. Undecided. It says undecided for tomorrow because we're going up against Baltimore. But I think Ohtani's pitching tomorrow. The broadcasters were saying. In other sports, In hockey, the Golden Knights looking to close out that series against the Edmonton Oilers. That's Game 6 tonight. Vegas with the 3-2 lead there. In the NBA today at 3:30, it's the Sixers and Celtics in Game 7 of that series. The Mets still have bases loaded. Sting Devil Ray says Ohtani versus the O's. That should be a good one. Angels might not score much, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about either team so far this year. I know they both have winning records. That I do know. So now Mets have bases loaded still. Now with 2 outs, though. Still tied at 1. Here we go in the 7th. It's the top of the order. Moniak, Ohtani, and Renfroe. Ooh, strike counts 2-1. Sting says the Rays face the O's this week. Their pitching is pretty dang gone good. Well, the Rays are pretty dang gone good too. Swung on and missed by Moniak. That's 6 strikeouts for Bybee. Bybee's at 76 pitches, so great number right now. Swung on a miss to Ohtani. Ohtani 0 for 2 today, grounded out to second in the first, and was called out looking in the fourth. Cano is a pretty lights out closer. And there's a strike quickly ahead 0-2 against Ohtani. Bounced one in the dirt. 1-2. Yes. I have not decided which ones yet, but I will be doing some of the Rays Mets games. Yes, I will. Tomorrow night I am doing Atlanta and Texas. Grounded foul, still 1-2. Bounced it in the dirt, 2-2. I was up and in. They checked the third. I thought Ohtani swung at that, even though he was just trying to get out of the way. Let's look. Nope, no swing. Good call. Ripped foul. Still a full count. Making Bybee work a little bit this inning, getting that pitch count up. Ohtani's got a .524 batting average when ahead in the count. Swung on him, struck him out. That's Ohtani's second strikeout today. 0 for 3. 0 for 3 today. Got struck out looking in the fourth, and now here in the 7th, swinging. That'll bring up Renfroe, who's 0 for 2. Flied out to right in the first and flew out to center in the fourth. And he hits one out to left, and the wind's blowing in, so not deep at all. A nice 1-2-3 inning there. We go to the bottom of the seventh, still 1-0 Guardians. It'll be Jimenez, Zunino, and Brennan. 6, 7, and 8 for the Guardians coming up. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by. Make sure you vote in the poll if you haven't. We have 6 votes so far. 4 people have voted for the Angels, 2 for the Guardians, even though the Guardians are winning right now. We got 3 likes on the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. If you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. That little notification bell so you know when we do go live. We are streaming on multiple platforms. Like we're over on Rumble as well. Gained a couple followers over there today. Thank you so much, everybody, for hitting that follow button. Says we got 4 people watching there. Thank you all so much. Give us a thumbs up on this video as well over there. Started streaming over there last Sunday, and we've been over there all week, and we've gained followers, but not much interaction from the chat. May 16th, they have Verlander starting against the Rays. Oh, I was looking at that. Sorry about that, Sting. Chirinos versus Verlander. I'll definitely be doing that game. That's Tuesday night. That's only going to Tuesday. Why is that only going to Tuesday? Let's see what Wednesday night is. Kodai Senga. Right now it says undecided for Tampa Bay, so I'll do that game as well. And then Thursday's a day game, so I'll be at work, so I won't be able to do the Thursday game. Maybe I'll take Thursday off this week since there's only a couple games at 7 o'clock. And then Friday night, come back. Come back with another game here. Maybe Baltimore and Toronto on Friday night. It's the Apple TV game. There's actually 2 Apple TV games next Friday. Baltimore and Toronto, and Seattle and Atlanta. So yes, Sting Devil Rays. I'll definitely be doing the first 2 games. All right, once again for the Guardians here, it'll be Jimenez, Zunino, and Brennan. 6, 7, and 8. Jimenez is 1 for 1 today. A strike 1 on the outside corner, singled in the second, and was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Yes, the Mets are doing they're doing that game right now. It's tied at 1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Washington has a runner on first with 2 outs. And Jimenez strikes out. 1 away. That'll bring up Zunino, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Just got tied up there for Jimenez. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Oh, up and in. 1-1. Let's look at Sandoval's pitch count here. Up to 83 pitches. I'm not sure how far he usually goes, but if he can get through this one quickly, could probably go 8. Up high, 2-1. And he hits one out the center, but that. Oh, Moniak makes the play. It kept tailing away, and he made the catch right before stepping onto the warning track. I'll bring up Brennan. Reached on an error by the shortstop in the second and grounded out to second in the fifth. Strike one. Swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 fouled away. Still 0-2. Popped up to Urshela at third, and that'll end the inning. We go to the eighth, still 1-0 Guardians. For the Angels, it'll be Ward, Drury, and I still don't know how to say this young man's name. Matt Thias. Let's take a look here. Over on the Rumble side, it says we got 8 watching right now. Hi, everybody. How are you? Thanks for checking us out. That just ticked up to 9. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us under the video. Just ticked up to 10. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Would really appreciate it if you hit that follow button as well. Growing channel over there. Been over there a week already and up to 15 followers. So thank you, everybody, for helping us out there. Over on the YouTube side, we have 4 watching at the moment, have 6 votes in the poll, have 3 likes on the video. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up over there, please do that as well. I'll be live tomorrow night again, covering the Braves and Texas Rangers. I believe it'll be my first Texas Rangers game I've done all season. So trying to cover all the teams here. The only teams I don't think I can do and the Nationals just took a 2-1 lead over the Mets. All getting hits, all with 2 outs here in the fourth. Are the Pirates, because they're always blacked out here. The Yankees are always blacked out here. I'm not sure if the Orioles are blacked out here or not. I don't think so. I get the Mets network, SNY, so the Mets aren't blacked out unless they are on one of their other channels besides SNY. All right, so here we go. Once again, Ward, Drury, and Thias. They black out the Yankees for us. Yes, we do, and I do not get the Yes Network here where I live in Pennsylvania. So it's going to the fifth inning with the Mets and Nationals. Nationals with that 2-1 lead. Ball high, 2-1. Ward is 1 for 2 today. Flew out to right and singled. The 2-1. And he hits one out to center, and that'll drop in. So a leadoff single here for Ward. That'll bring up Drury. Drury reached on a fielder's choice, technically, and then was tagged out because he made the slightest move. You cannot, when you're the runner going to first base, you cannot make any move like you're attempting to go to second base. You can turn that way and come back to the bag, but he kind of leaned in and then said, nope, not going to do it. And then they tagged him out. And he got hit. So it'll be runners on first and second with nobody out here for the Angels. Yep. Exactly. Sting double race. Started his turn, can get you tagged out, and that's exactly what happened. And he tried playing it off like he didn't turn. It was just the slightest bit, but that's all it takes. So we get a mound visit here for Bybee. Thice. His name is Thice. Thice. Counts 1-0. And he drops one down. They go to second to get the force there. Back to first, safe. So runners on the corners with one out now for Gio Urshela. Grounded out to third in the third and popped out to second in the sixth. Oh wow! Didn't know Mets have the Rays' old catcher now. Urshela hits one down the line, but foul. I don't know who that is. I know Alvarez has been catching, and Nito is out. Up high, 1-1. Oh, is that Perez? No. Yep, just got a single. Yep. I just saw that. I have that on the big TV here, where I got the Angels Guardians here on the TV on the computer. Counts 2-1. Oh, inside 3-1. Here's a 3-1. Fouled off. Sting Devil Ray says, I don't have Peacock, so I'm watching the Mets till the Rays start. Gotcha. Well, thanks for hanging out with us here for a little bit. Counts full. The 3-2. And it's blooped out to right. And he won't get it. Oh, they say it lands fair. That looked like a foul ball to me. Theis is tagged out at second. Let's see. And it just lands on the foul line. So he gets a force out at second. That'll bring up Rengifo with a runner on first and 2 outs. So we're tied at 1. We're getting a pitching change. Great job by Bybee, and he's not going to be able to get the win. And Trout has been named a pinch hitter for Rengifo. All right, let's look here, see what else is going on. I know yesterday the XFL had their championship. A team that went 4-6 on the season makes it into the playoffs and wins the championship. So let's go back to today's matchups. Let's see what else we got going on here. Other games are going to be starting in about 15, 20 minutes. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, Rays and the Yankees, Braves and Toronto, Cincinnati and Miami, Seattle and Detroit. Then at 2 o'clock, Chicago Cubs and Minnesota Twins, Astros, White Sox, Royals, Brewers. Then at 3 o'clock, Philadelphia Phillies and Colorado Rockies. At 4 o'clock, we got Texas and Oakland, Padres and Dodgers, Giants and Diamondbacks. At 4:30, we got the Mets and Nats playing Game 2. And then tonight for ESPN, it's the Cardinals and Red Sox. Michaelis against Kluber tonight in the Sunday night game. Once again, Trout's coming in to pinch hit here, running on first, 2 outs. 1 for 8 in the series. Was getting the day off. Strike. 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. Really, the 9-1 team didn't win it all in the XFL? Nope, they got completely outplayed yesterday. 35-20, I think was the final. Oh, up and in. Yeah, but that's why they play the games. You can't just go by what it shows on paper. Blooped foul, 2-2. And Trout hits one out the center. That one's going to blow that one in, too. Easy play there. But the Angels tie the game at 1. So we'll see what happens with Trout. Did he just pinch hit, or is he going to stay in the game? We'll see what they do here. But for the Guardians, it'll be 9-1-2. That's Straw, Quan, and Rosario. Yeah, but the Bucks made it 8-9. Yeah, but they didn't win the championship the year they went 8-9. We still got 6 votes in the poll on the YouTube side. 4 people voted for the Angels. 2 voted for the Guardians. Have 3 likes on the video on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and do that. Would really appreciate that. We have 10 watching on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. Make sure you also hit that thumbs up. It's below the video there. If you haven't on the Rumble side, actually 12 watching now. We have 3 likes over there. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button over there as well. We're up to 15 followers in a week. So thank you all so much for the support as we've started streaming to another platform. Not going to end the YouTube channel, but why not make money in 2 places, or try to make money in 2 places anyway. We've done this for 2 years without making money. We're in this because we love talking sports and love watching games. So let's see here. Counts 1-1. And that'll go into right field for a leadoff single for Straw. Was 0 for 2 before that. So back to the top of the lineup with Quan. Quan's 1 for 3 today. Grounded out the second in the first, singled in the third, and struck out in the fifth. He bunts. Sandoval will go to first. So I'm going to give him a sacrifice on that. That's a sacrifice. 1-3. Theis is now in at third. Oki's behind the plate. All right. So we got a runner on second with one out now for Rosario. Rosario's 0 for 3. Grounded out to second and grounded out to third twice. The 2-0. 2-1. Grounded foul. 2-2. Grounded to Neto. Straw stays at second. So now 2 outs. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez. One for 3 today. Grounded out to short. Grounded back to the pitcher and doubled in the 6th inning. And they will intentionally walk. So that'll bring up Naylor. Naylor's 1 for 3 today. Singleton scored the run for the Guardians in the second. Grounded out to first and grounded out to second. Oh, and we're going to get a pitching change. So as we get a pitching change, let's look. The Nationals still lead the Mets 2-1 in the 6th. Brett Beatty is up for the Mets. A couple more games getting ready to get started. Beatty just singled, so he's on first. Pittsburgh and Baltimore and the Rays and Yankees just about in 5 minutes. And then Atlanta and Toronto at 1:37. Sting Devil Rays. I think you changed your name, right? It used to be something else, like that same way, but maybe in a different order. I don't know. Beatty's the Mets' top prospect. Yeah, him and Alvarez. They both got called up. Yeah, I used to be changed to Devil Sun Rays. Right, that's what I for a few days and then changed back to this. Gotcha. Pitch clock violation by Estevez. That'll be ball one. Inside, so it's 2-0. Runner at second is Straw. Runner on first is Ramirez. Once again, Naylor 1 for 3 today. Has scored the only run for the Guardians so far. All right, here's the 2-0 to Naylor. And he yanks one into right field. Back at the wall. Gone. That's a 3-run home run. The Guardians now have a 4-1 lead. That'll bring up Josh Bell. Fouled away, 0-1. Just turned on it. Man, what a swing. The wind is blowing in, so that was a line drive right in the right field bleachers. So after the Angels tie it in the top of the 8th, the Guardians get that 3-run blast there from Naylor. Ball high, 2-1. And Bell bloops one in the left field. That'll be a single. That'll bring up Jimenez, who's 1 for 2 today. Gabriel Arias will replace Bell as a pinch runner. So now we got a runner on first with 2 outs. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Jimenez hits one out to left. Ward will come in and make the catch, but that 3-run home run gives the Guardians the 4-1 lead. That's 3 straight days for the Guardians, getting either tying the game or taking the lead in the 8th inning. So for the Angels in the top of the 9th, it'll be Neto, Moniak, and Ohtani. So 9-1-2. Need a couple base runners. They already have used Trout as a pinch hitter, so he's done for the day. Hey, Carlos and PJ from Uneducated Sports Talk stopping by saying Angels get on my nerves. Oh, man. Nothing much, brother. How are you? Great stream yesterday for the XFL championship. I was there, wasn't chatting much, but I was there hanging out with you guys. Everybody on our side, if you haven't already, go out and check out Uneducated Sports Talk. Does a lot of did a lot of XFL streams. Definitely does a lot of basketball streams. Great guy. He's got PJ sitting next to him. Oh, absolutely, man. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Top of the ninth. Oh, ball inside. Classe will come in for the save opportunity. 1 for 3 on the season, 2.21 ERA, 13 saves and 17 opportunities. So he does have some blown saves. And he's got right now he's got an issue with his pitch count. Depending on how quick this is inning, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time doing the Braves and Texas Rangers tomorrow night. Then Tuesday and Wednesday night, got some Mets Rays games. So a lot more baseball live streams coming up this week. And he drives it to the wall. That'll be a leadoff double for Neto. That's his sixth double on the year. So they'll back to the top of the lineup with Mickey Moniak, 0 for 3 so far today. Was 3 for 4 in his first game yesterday and 0 for 3 today. So strike one to Moniak. Once again, Moniak 0 for 3. Struck out in the first, flew out to left, and struck out in the seventh. Oh, ball high, 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-1. MLB game day's not updating. Let me refresh it. There we go. Nope, fouled off. Still 1-2. Doesn't seem to be updating at the moment. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away again. Ball high, 2-2. There it goes. Now it updated. Ball low. They check his swing down at third. No swing. It'll be a full count. The 3-2. And he hits one out to left. And that'll drop in. Neto held. So Neto only goes to third. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Ohtani as the tying run. Ohtani's also 0 for 3 today. Grounded out to second. Struck out looking in the fourth and struck out swinging in the seventh. First pitch strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Class A, when they brought him in, I looked. It said he had 4 blown saves this year. So swung on a missed. 1-2 to Ohtani. The 1-2. Ohtani singles one in the center field. Neto will score. Moniak goes to third. So still runners on the corners. But now it's 4-2. That'll bring up Renfroe. Renfroe's 0 for 3. Flew out to right, flew out to center, and flew out to left. Swung on and missed. 0-1. So it went from having up and in, 1-1. It went from having the tying run at the plate to having the tying run on base. With a 1-1 count, let's see if they put Ohtani in motion. And there he goes. No, and he's safe. So it's second and third. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. That's the first out of the inning. But that'll bring up Taylor Ward. Ward's 2 for 3 today. Flew out to right in the second, singled in the fifth, and singled and scored in the eighth. Fouled away, 0-1. Ooh, up high, 1-1. Ooh, strike on the inside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Ramirez throws out Otani, trying to go to third. The run scores. It's now 4-3, but now only a runner on first here for Brandon Drury. The ball was hit in front of him. He should have never tried going to third. Bad base running there by Otani. Fouled away. It's 0-1. Once again, thank you everybody so much for hanging out with us today. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell so you know when we do go live. We'll be live again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time doing the Braves and Texas Rangers. Then Tuesday and Wednesday night we'll be covering the Devil Rays, not the Devil Rays anymore, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Mets. Then we'll take Thursday off, and then we'll come back with a game on Friday. Grounded out to short, Rosario to Jimenez, and that'll end the ball game. So they get 2 innings there, or they get two runs there, but not enough. The Guardians hold on for the 4-3 lead. Turned out to be a great game. It was quiet for most of the game. We went into the top of the 8th inning with the Guardians having a 1-0 lead, and they hold on to win 4-3. So, great job there. Some other games happening right now, just getting underway. So, guys, enjoy your days. If you haven't, make sure you call your moms today. And if you have children, make sure your children take care of their mom today as well. So hope to see you all tomorrow night as we do the Braves and Rangers. And thanks again for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next live stream.